Hey everybody, welcome back to the limited edition. How's everybody been in the last week? I gotta say a couple things right off the bat. First off, I wasn't just pumping it. I was gonna start the whole show off doing like you ever saw that movie Dodgeball? Where the dude's like just sitting with the upside down dictionary, like, oh, I didn't know you were there. And do the whole spiel of that, but I didn't do that. I just wanted to open up that whole episode just by saying how proud I am of Crypto Poppy over here, man. This guy, if you guys haven't seen on Twitter, he took the plunge this weekend. That was so great, man. It was like, I loved it. I didn't see it till the next day, and I loved it. So tell us about what happened.
Yeah, bro. Oh, my God. Finally, I can say it out loud. I mean, this has been in the making for, I would say, about a month and a half, which in the NFT space feels like 7 years. And, you know, I've been just assessing my life. I've been dedicated to the IT space literally since I was 16. I had my own business kind of doing computer stuff. So I've always had a passion for technology. But over the last 6 months, I mean, you know, over the last 4 years, it started where my passion became stronger for crypto than it was for IT. But in particular, over the last 6 months, I could tell that I really had no interest anymore in kind of learning the IT space that I was in. And I really believe in like lifelong continuous learning. And I found myself spending all my nights learning about crypto and NFTs and not about the traditional IT market. Also kind of just lacked the challenge. Like it just got to the point where I'd just been around a little too long, I think. So anyways, dude, finally, man, you know, my wife and I talked about it. Like I'm grateful to the Bored Apes because they did put me in a financial situation where I've got some backing. You know, I'm doing it responsibly. I didn't just quit my job and like tell my wife, hey, I got no more income coming. Like that's not how I did it. I gave myself some really good padding, but at the same time, man, like I'm so excited about what I think where this space in general is going and what my place is in the space and what I can achieve. And one of the things I really found over the last 3 months in particular is that the more time I put into the NFT space, the more I get back from it. And it's really frustrating. You guys know this. When you know, like, oh, if I just give 10% more, I'll get 20% back. But you don't have the time. You run out of time, man. We all got to sleep. Our kids and our wives need us. So it just got to the point where things came to a head, and I knew that my head just was not in IT anymore, and it was time to take the plunge into something completely new and fun. And I don't know where this is going. I've got lots of plans, of course, but I can't wait to see what happens over the next 3 to 6 months.
I gotta tell you, man, I'm very proud of you, and I mean, I've been talking to you now for like probably 6-7 months, ever since February probably, and I got a surprise. Let's see, I got the video. Let's see it. It's pretty sweet. All right, you see it?
Yeah.
Let me make sure. Do you hear the volume? Tell me if you hear the sound.
Guys, I am so freaking.
Do you hear it or no?
Yep.
All right, here we go. Here's this video.
Freaking pumped to tell you that I have resigned from my 9-to-5 normie job. What does this mean? I am going all in on Crypto Poppy. Wait for my CPD Gen Studios to come out. Guys, Bored Apes, you changed my fucking life. Guess what, boys? It's time to take the plunge.
I love it.
Nice.
Oh, man.
I love that you can hear my daughters laughing because they were recording. They were
awesome,
fighting over who's going to hold the phone. I didn't tell them I was going in the pool either.
Man, that's awesome, man. I can't wait. I can't say anything on the air because I don't want to. My bosses, I think I want to quit, but I do want to quit so bad. But as I said, I need quite a few ETH, but I can't have it all in ETH. I have to have it all diversified, and I have to have it put into real stocks, real bonds, real retirement funds. It can't just all be crypto. So when that time comes, I'm gonna maybe take the plunge as well. If it's in a winter, I'll do the ice bucket thing too and all that.
Yeah, bro, that is such a good point, man. Like, I don't want anybody to think like, hey, look, if you're 21 and you're working at I don't know, some drive-through restaurant, or you're 18 and you're seeing this opportunity in NFT space, then yeah, I might say, freaking take the plunge now. Like you're still living at home. You could take that risk, do it.
Oh, for sure at that age.
But if you're my age and you've got obviously a mortgage and commitments to your family and everything else, is it's a whole different decision. It's a very personal decision. It has to be, in my case, has to be made with my wife. But it would be, actually, you gave me an idea to talk about something at some point. I think I'm gonna learn how to live off of income that's generated from literally my stash, right? Like what you were just alluding to, right?
Passive income.
And there is a strategy to, like you said, do I buy stocks, bonds? Do I do I save some cash, right? Like there's a strategy to living off of that.
If you want to take financial advice from someone, that I read a lot of books on passive income. One of the best things you can do to invest your money is into real estate that you rentals. And actually nowadays, even better than just renting a house and everything out, buy a whole big ass storage unit place, and they have them air conditioned, and now they have them all set up on your phone where basically if someone doesn't pay, it automatically puts them in a remittance, and if they don't pay it by there, someone automatically goes out and they cut their stuff, and then boom, they're out. Like it's all automated now. Like my buddy, he owns a resort over here in Michigan, and it's like 7 cottages on a lake, which is pretty nice. But he said a lot of his money comes from these rental units, man, the storage units.
Yeah, so man, it's such a good point. Like it's a whole nother world of investing, different than what we're doing in NFTs. And I'm big on dividend stocks as well. Like I think that's going to play a major part of my passive income in the future. And I kind of, I will have a revenue stream. Like my plan is definitely to build a revenue stream from Crypto Poppy as well that will be legit, and I'll be paying taxes on that revenue. That will be very separate from my NFT investment portfolio, which I plan to still manage. We all manage that on a daily basis practically, right?
Yeah, for sure. All right, Ben, what you been up to, man?
Ben, bro, you've been on mute the whole time.
Oh, sorry about that.
It's all good.
No, there was a car going by, so I muted it. So you guys have like up north properties in Canada and stuff? Yeah.
Yes.
So yes. A lot of people here, what they'll do is they'll have like deer hunting season, those type of seasons where they'll go up north. And I even got a buddy who had bought a few properties up north, and his plan was to rent those out so that he could get the property he really wants. So we end up doing that with the VRBO and the Airbnbs. End up getting the same property that he's been wanting for years. And then it was so lucrative to rent out that he ended up renting that out. And now he rents a place when he goes and hunts, and he almost never stays in his property for hunting.
No, you make so much, man.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Now that's interesting. I'm not sure what North Michigan is like in terms of real estate. I have to look at that because it's bananas over here. I mean,
it's cheap. For us, it's the farther you go into the thumb, it's. I mean, not thumb, but
I don't even think we can get a cottage for less than $1 million anymore in our up north.
Nowhere on the lake can you get them that cheap anymore. But if you're inland with lake access somewhere, it's cheaper.
You could get them on the lake for less than $1 million in Michigan, right? The farther north you go. Yeah.
Yeah, I would. No. It depends on how far north. You go all the way up to Traverse City, no. But if you go more west, no, even west, you have to kind of
go where these cabins were and stuff, right? I mean, they.
Oh, that's way far out. Yeah. Over there, probably.
They still rent them out though.
But even in the thumb and Caseville and stuff, you can't get them that cheap.
Yeah.
I mean, you can maybe a shack, but someone's echoing.
Yeah, I mean, we got lakes everywhere, right? You're not necessarily going to be on the Great Lakes, but as long as you're on a lake in general, that's all that really matters, right?
Hey, here's a fun fact. I wrote this for a speech for one of the judges I worked for. Anywhere you're at in the state of Michigan, you're no farther than 7 miles from a lake. That's pretty wild, man. I know Minnesota is the land of 7,000 lakes. That's why the Lakers are named the Lakers, because they came from Minnesota. But I think we might have more lakes. I'm not sure about that, but We have a lot of lakes, man.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
If not, we got the biggest ones, right?
Yeah, I would look into for your investment portfolio. I would definitely look into. I look into properties all over the place because you can always hire a company that'll run everything for you and take care of everything. And a lot of them will only charge you 1 month's rent. So per the year, so you pay them 1/12 of what you're going to make off the year, and they take care of everything. But I got a couple of books to read too on this. I read probably about 10 to 12 books on this. Like I started with Rich Dad, Poor Dad, and then I just evolved into many other things dealing just with real property and rentals. But it's a really good business. I mean, look at Donald Trump. He made all of his money off rentals. I mean, pretty much. And the best thing about the rental business is here's how it works, though. Here's how you get like the shave kind of profits off stuff. So let's say you own this apartment complex and the value in real estate goes up. Let's say it goes up to 50%. Well, then now you could take out an equity loan and you can rebuild everything and make it nicer. And then you could charge more rent going forward and you could pocket all the rest of the money. And the thing is, now after you get the equity out, that's basically what you put in to get it. And you have no liability in the whole company anymore, because if it ever flops or whatever happens, you can always walk away and the bank's the only person on the line now. You can walk away if we hit another mortgage crisis. But even in a mortgage crisis, people need those properties even more than they do, because they'll have to come to you to get a property because they can't get a home loan. But we're not going to talk about all that. We'll talk private, man.
No, it's good. No, it's good. Hey, it's good for everybody to hear that, though. It's.
I know so much about this. I know so much about it. Like I literally have 10 friends that's their second income is they rent buildings or they rent condos, apartments. I have one buddy. He owns 10 houses on one street. he just kept buying them and he fixes them up himself, and that's his whole source of income now. Like that's one revenue. He has other revenues. But, I mean, that's awesome as hell.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Look into it. You can talk to me more about it, but I'm not going to be there. I don't want to get into it because I don't have the money for it right now. But maybe in about a year I will. And I actually want to buy like at least a 10-unit apartment complex. That's my goal.
Damn, that would be a lot of money up in Canada over here.
Well, what they say is, here's the last thing I'll say about it. What they say is, you start out the first year and you buy one place the first year. Second year you buy two, and you just pull all that money out. You buy two, then you buy three, then four, then five. So after 5 years you have 10, and then you can decide what you want to do. You want to keep those 10? Do you want to buy 10 more, or do you want to just buy a big, huge apartment complex and make a lot of money? I don't know. Because if you have an apartment complex, therefore you have less maintenance to do because everything goes in through one door or two doors, and there's less grounds, less taxes on all these individual things. We could talk, man. We got Anthony J over here, but let's finish up what we were saying about the other stuff. So you're looking into alternative passive income revenue streams. Ben's over here, man. This guy's been hustling too, man. Tell us what you've been doing with these gutter rats. Like you've been just flipping those things like hotcakes.
Yeah, so I mean, I haven't done it so much anymore, but yeah, when I originally bought in, they were only 0.5, and then before the species was announced, they had went all the way up to 2.2, around that range. So I ended up moving them all the way up, sending out offers and whatnot for a little bit of a lower bid, and some people accepted. So some of it's all luck,
Well, you managed to do those. You flipped like 2 or 3. You flipped you sniped that art blocks, and then you like sold it same day.
Yeah. The art blocks was really cool for a while. I ended up losing on one of those recently, but
oh really?
Art blocks was down a little bit, but it seems like they might be coming back now. I know this week was a better week than the last.
All right, that's kind of like. Sorry, I was gonna say that's kind of how the whole market's been, right? Like
Yeah.
It's like we all know we kind of went into a dip. Everybody calling it a bear market. Yeah, okay. I mean, yeah, sure.
Right.
A 3-day correction is a bear market. Okay. And yeah, it feels like the last couple of days things are bouncing back a little bit. They're getting a little bit of life. The apes are at 39 ETH floor. They were at 35 yesterday.
The punks floor is getting swept up right now too.
I saw that. I just saw that. Like, how many? 25 punks just sold in like an hour?
Yeah, so basically what we're all doing is, as long as our blue chips are selling and maintaining their status, I think everything else is good. I'll tell you what, I was talking in the Discord today. My third favorite project, I mean, if I could afford a punk or an ape anymore, I would get those. But my third favorite project is those Lazy Lions. Their fans and their community is so rabid. Like you ever go on Twitter and someone's like, hey, what project should I buy into? There's like 20 or 30 different people posting about Lazy Lions.
Yeah,
like it's so crazy. Like,
and now Gary V's on board.
Yeah, he came out today and said it. And I'll also say they have their Discord set up really, really cool because they have like, have you guys ever been in their Discord? They have different channels for each trait. So I seen it where people like say all the guys are Lazy Lions. That's one of the traits. Someone's echoing, guys. So
sorry, Ben.
They'll be in there.
We got headphones on.
Yeah, they'll be in there and they'll be like, all right, guys, the floor right now is at 1. Let's all hold the floor. Don't underbid each other. And they don't. Like they don't. They all stick to the plan. It's like you never see. Like look at Top Shot. Oh my God! Remember when you have like you want to sell something? Like all right. The floor right now is like $2,000. I'll list mine for like $290. I'm golden. And then like 10 minutes later, the floor is like 17 because like 10, 10, 10, 50, 50, 20, 10. Like everybody just keeps undercutting, man. It's just like dang. But these guys, they work out plans. They're smart.
Bro, I've said it forever. The Lazy Lion art stands out to me. Sorry, go ahead, Ben.
Does.
I just had to say that.
Did you guys see where those crypto dads are at today, though?
Yeah, 1.5 ETH.
No, they're 1.73 right now.
Wow.
Crazy.
Insane, right?
That is awesome.
I missed out on crypto dads, man.
So did I. Like I missed on the pre-sale, and then the real sale was like on a Friday or something.
Yeah, there was a limited amount that you could get during the pre-sale, but yeah, they went right away. Right, you'd probably have to go aftermarket if you wanted any of them.
Yeah, I might have to talk to our guest, and maybe he can hook me up with something. I'll trade him. I'll trade him something good for it.
Some kangaroos?
Nah, something else. I got some other good stuff. It's all hidden in my wallet. I don't have any of my good stuff showing. Like all my.
Oh, sorry.
Clever.
What?
I was gonna say, what do you? Sorry, I was gonna say, what do you guys think about Guardians of the Metaverse? I got into that one.
I did too. I got 5 of those.
Yeah.
They went up quick and then they went down pretty quick, right?
Yeah, they're at 0.15 right now. So
yeah. So
they've kind of been hanging out there. Yeah, like I like them. I like they're different. What do you know? I'm starting to. I don't know. You guys tell me this though. I'm starting to think that the projects that have like the 3D avatars, like Guardians of the Metaverse, versus the 2D picture, like the apes, they tend to not do as well. Do you guys notice that, or is that just me?
I mean, they seem to stick around though, right? It's not like they go away, but it's not like they when everything's going up, it's not one of those where you're like, oh man, this is a blue chip one right here. But
no, they kind of die off quick. But I also say real quick that the reason why I prefer the 2D versus a 3D is it's a lot easier for a project to create new hype when they go from 2D to 3D. When you're already in 3D, you can't go back to 2D. Like it doesn't make sense. So I mean, that's just my thing. Like with the kangaroos, my artist, he already made a whole bunch of animations and a whole bunch of 3D stuff, and he's already ready to rock and roll on phase 2. But if we start with 3D, I mean, the next thing's virtual reality pretty much, or AR. I mean, what else is there? I mean, if you have to bump up to the next stage, and what?
Pails are next. Yeah, pails, like companions.
What do you mean?
So you do like you know, each of them have something like, I think the Subducts, they're doing frogs. So it's like something smaller than the original project. So I'm like, that's probably where those 3D projects go, is like something, some small little cute pet.
Okay,
Yeah.
so like how Bulls did bears, something like that.
I mean, that one is like a totally separate animal, but yeah,
Okay.
something similar.
Apes and the dogs.
Yeah, like apes, dogs, right?
Yeah, you give them a
Dogs
pet.
like their pet. Yeah.
All right. Let's bring in our guest, Anthony J. I'll let you introduce him, Ben, since you're the one who reached out to him and you seem to know him. I mean, you have all of his clothes. You have all the clothes for his whole project. I love Crypto Dads, and I'm so happy to see him here. So let's introduce him. Anthony J.
How's it
How
going,
are
guys?
you, man?
Hey, Anthony. Hey, welcome.
Pretty good. You guys hear me fine?
Yeah,
Yes.
we can hear you.
Cool.
Yeah.
We hear you great, man. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you as well, man. It's an honor. I really appreciate you guys having me on here.
Oh, great. Yeah. So, so it looked like you guys had a pretty big day today, huh? It looked like the floor was rising pretty quick and there was no downside of it. I know you get a few stuck here and there, but
Yeah.
everything looked pretty good beyond that.
Yeah, things are going pretty good, man. We can't complain. It seems like the people who weren't in the beginning are finally getting in now, which is always a great sign instead of, obviously the other way around.
Right.
So yeah, things are moving in the right direction. Our team's working really hard right now, and we're planning on keeping the uptrend.
Yeah, it seems pretty unique where you guys have like your marketing already figured out to a point where all the products that are coming with the Crypto Dads, you could see those in stores and it wouldn't be like, surprising, like, Crypto Dads coffee that you guys have, or the Crypto Dads energy drink that you're developing, the beer.
Yep.
Right.
Yep, exactly. So that's the big thing with Crypto Dads, and that's kind of where our minds were at in the very beginning. Is we weren't thinking of it just as like some profile pictures. We were thinking of it as like, okay, well, this can definitely be built around a brand, because for one, a lot of people are probably going to relate to it, because there's a lot of dads out there in the crypto space. Which was never our intentional goal in the beginning. We wanted it to be for everybody, but it's just kind of what happened. So I think we're going to see the same with Crypto Moms, but yeah, it's just I think it's a decent name, decent brand and everything, and it's pretty easy to break into other avenues with the brand name and just with the characters as well.
Right. Yeah, it seems like with the moms, even though it's like an add-on to the dads, it's still going to bring in a whole subset of new people, just because of, not every mom can relate to having a dad, but once they get their own PFP, like, that's something that could definitely be into.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, we're going to make space in the community for everybody. So obviously Crypto Moms come in, they're going to have basically all the events we hold in real life are going to be catered to everybody. It's not just going to be dads. So I think everybody's going to find a home in the Crypto Dad community, which is, our ultimate goal. Because at the end of the day, that's how we're going to grow in the NFT space, is just by mass adoption. And I think making sure that it's welcoming to everybody is probably one of the most important parts behind education. So yeah, that's kind of where our minds are at right now with it.
Yeah, I think, whereas the Penguins went viral on TikTok, I feel like Crypto Dads and Crypto Moms can go totally viral on Facebook.
Yeah.
So now, so let's take a step back for a sec, though, because as a guy who's just not had time to mint over the last couple of weeks, I kind of missed out on Crypto Dad. And of course, it's not like I can't go buy it right now in the secondary market. And you guys are absolutely crushing it, so much so that I'm like, when can I get in? But let's take a step back and tell us about the project, like the team, how you guys came together, what your overall vision is.
Yeah, for sure. So I'm sure you guys already know that we have a huge focus on men's mental health. That was kind of what we based the project off of. We're all pretty passionate about that space, and we just wanted to be able to make an impact there, and also be in the NFT space at the same time. So as far as how the Crypto Dads idea came along, I literally just like scroll through Twitter all the time. That's my addiction. And I just see like all these dads, and they all seem like not older guys, but definitely, guys who have kids who may not be haven't been in the crypto space for years or anything, but maybe a couple months, and a lot of them were posting their losses from aping into a bunch of shit coins. So yeah, it's just like all over the place. But yeah, I thought it would be a funny concept to kind of base a collection of crypto dads based off those guys, and also, you know, the ones who are making a lot of wins right now in the space, because both is important, right? We learn lessons from taking losses, and we also learn lessons from winning some.
Hey, question. How did you decide left facing versus right facing?
Dude, that was actually a very long conversation between our team. So I kind of looked at the other projects and the more popular ones, and I looked at what way they were facing. And yeah, I don't know. We just kind of just went with this one, to be honest, because every project is facing a different direction. So, but yeah, that my OCD came to light whenever we had to make that decision.
Nice.
All right, I want to jump in here, man. First off, I just want to tell you, I fucking love this project. I love it so much. It relates to me so much, and I totally wish I didn't blank. Like, I would have bought like 3 or 4 of these guys. Like, they're so cool. And look at that one. In the top left, he sold for 35 ETH. Like, that's just like the normal dude. That's like the normal dad right there holding his damn beer cup. Like, hey, what's up, guys? And like, these kind of give me the whole, like the whole scene of Bob's Burgers, man. It reminds me of that show so much. And I talked to Deza. How do you say his name?
I think it's Deza.
Yeah.
Deza.
Yeah.
And he told me there was a little bit, you guys, that was kind of like some of your inspiration was that show in a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But man, you guys knocked out of the park. I love it. And I'll tell you one more funny thing, just because this reminds me of, I play, this is my Auto News shirt. So Auto News, like, if any of you guys ever do fantasy sports, Auto News is like fantasy sports for like the nerds. Like, it's like you take it to like a whole nother level, because it's like it's all dynasty, but it's all sabermetrics. So like you have to know, like, nothing comes down like when a guy gets a hit or a ball or a hit or a strikeout or whatever. It all comes down to sabermetrics. So it's all like, it's called points, and it just gets really nitty gritty about how you score points and this stuff. And I was like always the guy in their servers, like the jokester guy, and they nicknamed me Suburb Dad Takes. So this reminds me of that name 100%. Like, these guys are like just really cool looking, down to earth. I mean, yeah, you have the alien in there, the laser eye guy, but a lot of these guys look like dudes I know, man. Like, I could definitely see, I would buy some of these just to get my buddies. I'm like, dude, that's you.
Yeah, so that's awesome to hear, because there was a lot of, obviously art's very subjective. So there were obviously people who didn't like the art, but there were also people who loved it. Yeah, but I mean, that's kind of the whole concept around it, is we didn't want to go too bizarre. We wanted to make, you know, the dads look like actual dads. Obviously we wanted to throw in some, you know, more unique stuff, but yeah, I mean, keeping it simple. I'm a huge fan of just keeping things simple. I think that's the best way you can go. And again, I think the community kind of speaks for itself here. Everybody in the Discord and just, you know, on our Twitter and stuff, like, it's amazing to see everybody, you know, loyal to crypto dads and just be a part of it.
Well, yeah, and just to get back to what you're just saying, of course, because you had to do like the green Frankenstein guy, you had to do the laser eye, you had to do, because that's what people expect of these NFT projects. Like, I'm guessing if you were the first ones to do one before the apes, you probably would have made them more generic, but now you have to compete with all these other projects, and like people like the gold skin, they like the laser eye, they like the halo. So you have to like basically meet people's expectation while keeping your ideas intact. Ideas, yes.
Yep. No, you're exactly right. And I'm not a huge fan of like rarity on NFTs.
But others are, yeah.
Yeah, others are. So, I mean, you have to cater to others. You can't just always do it your way. So, I mean, our whole team was open to throwing in, you know, some obviously rare traits. And yeah, just kind of making it appeal to everybody as much as we can. And so far it seems to be going decently well.
Oh, for sure. You got a question. When Mom and Tots?
Yeah, so basically, we're working on the Crypto Moms art right now. Leia is our artist behind all this, and she's drawing all those up. We met up last week and went over a bunch of concepts. So she should have those done within the next 3 weeks, and then we're probably going to launch Crypto Moms in about 4 to 5 weeks. And it's going to be one mom per wallet. That way, there's a limited amount. There's not going to be 10,000 moms, so they're going to hopefully hold their value pretty well, instead of just throwing a bunch of moms out there for free and then the floor just dropping on them and then people panicking. Yeah, it's.
Oh, I have a question. Are you airdropping, or are people minting and they're paying gas? Who's paying the gas?
So people are minting. They have to pay the gas for them.
Yeah, for sure. That's a smart move.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. But yeah, we just thought keeping a limited amount of Crypto Moms would probably be the best way to go. And same with the tots. It's going to work the same way. Except there's going to be a breeding. I hate using that word, but there's going to be like utility, obviously between like crypto dads, moms, to create crypto tots, and then some of those traits will actually carry over to the tots or have a chance to carry over.
You can still do a dad and a mom and a mom, though, right?
Yeah,
wasn't that part of it?
Yep. We gotta make sure that we're appealing to everybody's beliefs. So
I had to look at that guy. I had to make sure it wasn't Walter White.
So funny story. So you brought up Bob's Burgers, right? Like obviously, yes, there's a lot of inspiration from Bob's Burgers in the artwork.
Yeah.
But the main OG dad that sold for 35 ETH, that was like our base dad that we built all of these off of. And I was like, okay, who's the most dad looking guy in the world? And somebody said Nick Offerman. So this is literally Nick Offerman kind of in a Bob's Burgers forum, and then we just built it off this guy right here.
I know that name. Where's he from?
Nick, Parks and Rec, right?
Yeah, Parks and Rec.
Okay, yeah. Oh, the guy, the wood guy, the guy that built all the chairs and all that.
Man's man.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Yep. Oh, that's badass. I love it even more now. Yeah. I love that guy because, like, I just remember I love that whole show. Like, I love the episode where like they had an auction of his chairs, and they're like, can you mass produce? He's like, oh wait, they're not for sale anymore. No, they're mine. I'm keeping them all. Like he was just pissed. I was like, I didn't know that was happening. And oh yeah, that looks like him, man. Like awesome, dude. I love this whole project. So your future right now, your roadmap, from what I see, like we were talking about this last week, probably for like a half hour, was basically that you guys already have all this huge backing behind you. You have all this marketing. You have all these. Like you guys are all from marketing backgrounds, from what Ben was saying. So you already have all this stuff already ready, and it's already there to, like that's awesome as hell. Like you guys built this the right way, and I think it's amazing. But aside from what we know from the moms, the tots, and also I just want to point out one other thing is before you do the moms and the tots, you do a snapshot a couple weeks before you announce it, because someone like me that has 15 different accounts, I spread that shit out early anyway, waiting for that stuff to happen. So you don't want people to kind of, I mean, they're going to do it anyway. I do it.
Yeah.
Whenever I have more than one of anything, unless the project says specifically you need two, I spread it out to all my accounts so that I get all the airdrops.
It's a very smart thing to do. Yeah. Obviously, we're going to have people doing that a little bit. It was kind of like, what's worse, having a ton of moms or having people spread them out to other wallets but still have under 10,000 moms. So that we decided to go, obviously,
best of both worlds.
Yeah, exactly. And we're going to do the snapshot fairly close to the release of the Crypto Moms, just to give more people time to get in who really like the community, but they may not have been able to get in the beginning.
For sure. And you create more hype, and then you make those prices go up, and everybody makes money off that for sure.
Yeah. And that's another big thing is like, we've been trying really hard to like get people not to focus on the floor price, but obviously this comes by nature in the space. So, I agree. It's definitely going to benefit the floor price for sure.
It does seem like they got away from like rarity though, at least, in my eyes, because obviously the 101s, what is there, like 5 of them?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. So there's like 5 101s, and people kind of covet those more than anything else. But now you're looking at, like 3D glass floor, virtual glass floor, instead of, whatever the rarity is. They're looking for those single features, guy holding the beer,
Well, let's
Yeah.
look at the last one sold. Let's see what's been selling recently. Where's that at?
Our volume
Recently-
traded's also been frozen for like a day. So I don't know what's up with that.
Yeah, you guys seem to get stuck more than, most projects I see.
Yeah. I'm not sure why.
Maybe it's because Nate doesn't work there anymore.
Yeah,
I was gonna
yeah.
say it's all Nate's fault.
Wait. Just so that everybody else knows who's watching this or will watch it later. Nate is who from OpenSea?
Yeah, so I mean, so that's Josh had a relationship with Nate, or like,
I didn't know this. I didn't know any of it. Okay, sorry.
They more so knew. No, it's okay. They more so knew one another. I think they just met on Twitter, but yeah, I think isn't Nate like one of the founders? I'm pretty sure. I thought he was one of the founders of OpenSea.
I think he was one of the original.
Yeah,
one of the original guys. I don't know if he had any.
I don't know
stake in the company or not, but
they just call him an executive
Head of
officer.
product.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
he says.
I just see his name on Twitter. That's it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everybody knows Nate now.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
yeah.
always fixed our problems. So
Yeah, so anybody that is watching or doesn't or will watch it later, Nate basically he had some secret, like 3 or 4 secret accounts in OpenSea, and he would go and he'd buy these products before anybody else could even buy them with these secret accounts that were like basically the headliners of what's going to be on OpenSea. That
The front
week.
page.
Yeah, on the front page on the top, he'd be buying these things on down low, and then he'd start selling them, and then he would transfer all the funds back to his own wallet. And now, in a bunch of people, you can't cheat in a blockchain. You're always gonna get caught, and they caught him last night. It was, and I don't think he's gonna be at the company after tomorrow.
man,
Who knows?
Yeah.
I thought he quit, but maybe I'm
Oh,
wrong.
he did good. I didn't hear
Yeah, I thought
anything
so.
else.
Because I think OS released a statement. Like, it wasn't them that found him. It was some guy on Twitter.
Yeah, I read that right when it
Yeah.
came out. Like, it came out last night, like 11 p.m. or something. And I was like, whoa, what the hell is this? And the thing is, I woke up today and I saw it on like the regular news feeds in my Google. Like, it wasn't
wow.
on like the crypto coin forge, or it wasn't on any of the weird.
Okay.
It was like on a legit, like, not New York Times, but it's on one of those type of mainstream sites that are like, this guy's a cheater.
Yeah.
And but because those are the sites that like, they like to try to tell everybody never buy crypto, never buy NFTs because it's all shady. But it was on there. I'm like, holy shit, that was quick, because usually they're like a week late on everything. Like the on Google feeds. Like I get all my regular, like I think it's Cointelegraph or something like that. I love them. I actually saw one on some federal advisory thing too that was dealing with like retirement funds. It wasn't talking about OC, but it was talking about just NFTs finally. And it was basically advising people that they might be worth something. And that, to me, that's pretty much a mainstream article for older people. And that really blew my mind. And I saw that article. So it makes me, everybody's other assholes are saying that we're in a bear market, but yeah, a bear market compared to what, 2 weeks ago when everything was going for 1 ETH, like pretty much.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just saying. I think
Anthony, I think it's actually a good question for you, man. Like,
Yeah.
you guys launched in what is considered a fairly slow week,
Mhm.
and
Yes.
you guys are crushing it. And I wonder, like, how much did you guys think about the timing of the drop, and did the existing market temperature kind of potentially affect that?
Yeah, for sure. So it was definitely something that we kept in mind when we were choosing our launch date. We were kind of afraid that it might be a little too late because things were looking a little rocky, but we're heavy believers in the NFT space and the crypto space as a whole. So we were like, you know what, it probably won't play a major role in the release of the project and stuff, and it ended up not. But yeah, it's definitely something that we were a little iffy on. We saw a lot of other projects launching as well, and most of them were doing good still, like a week before we dropped ours. So that was a good indicator that we were in the green and that it was probably going to go okay. But yeah, we were basically just keeping an eye on like tons of different projects on Rarity Tools and stuff, and just kind of seeing what was going on with their launches.
No, that guy looks like an asshole.
Yeah.
He looks like that neighbor you don't want to have.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Like that guy looks like a guy that you kind of want to punch. Or
Yeah,
he's gonna punch or he's gonna punch you.
I don't know what it is. It's probably his face, a little bit of the 5 o'clock shadow, and the racing earplugs. More so than the eyebrows.
Oh, did we lose him?
Uh,
No.
Yeah.
We did. I'm like,
he might have
oh,
fell
what
out.
We lost him. Any
So-
plans for? Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Ben.
So as far as like the roadmap goes, I know you launched like the exclusive merch today, right?
Yeah, we launched that last night. And actually, yeah, it was today. It was just really late last night.
And then you have the racing down the road, right? Was that something? I thought you said like pink slips. Was it for the lawnmowers or for dads or?
Yeah.
What was the utility behind that?
Yeah, so basically what we're going to be doing is we're partnering with Rev Motorsports over at the Sandbox. And basically they reached out to us and they wanted to build us a lawnmower racing game. So people are going to be able to import their crypto dads into this game and actually race against one another. We were going to have it to where if somebody lost the race, they would lose their dad, but that seemed a little bit like not very enjoyable for people. So
not with this floor either.
Yeah, for sure. So we completely changed, the path of that. So what we're going to do is we're going to allow people to mint lawnmower upgrades, so they can put like superchargers or like, boosters on their lawnmowers. And if they want to do that, then there's a high possibility that we're leaning towards like having to burn at least one of their dads. Because it's nothing necessary, but we're not completely sure. We're still working out all that. We definitely don't want to do anything like drastic to where it's not fun for people. Because like that's what the space is about, right?
Yeah, but dude, if you're gonna bet, you're gonna bet. I mean,
the lawnmower itself would be cool, right? Like if they each got airdropped a lawnmower or something,
and
then you could literally race for them and you could lose that lawnmower.
Yeah, I think that would be a very good route to take. I mean, it's a little better than losing a crypto dad. So.
Right.
But then part of me is also like, well, if you go out and actually race for pink slips, like, yeah. I mean,
I would let it happen. But also, have you guys looked into doing like NFTX and liquidity pools and all that? Like, you could actually like start selling like dad tokens and then have people bet on those in the lawnmower races.
Yeah, so we're developing a CDAD token, which because the game is going to be play to earn, so you're going to be able to earn CDAD token. That could be another route we take. Nothing's fully solidified yet because obviously that's going to take a little bit of time to develop anyway.
For sure.
So we still have a lot of things to work out with that and just make sure it's fair for everybody. But also there's consequences to losing the race as well.
And if you have to watch out for the whatever hell regulations and federal laws there are, because you don't want to have Uncle Sam or whoever the hell knock on your door saying, you violated this. I did a lot of research into like raffles and contests and all that. Basically, you have to make it so it's pretty much not a game of chance. And if it is a game of chance, everybody has to have a exact same amount of fair stake in it. But I definitely contact a lawyer before you start doing pink slips. I'm just saying.
For sure. Yeah.
I'm just saying it because if somebody loses their dad, they may sue you. But you never know. I mean, anything can happen. And I would just have everything ironclad before you start doing that.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. And that's even something that we're doing with the Ford Raptor giveaway or Rolex giveaway is obviously there's a lot of legal things that we have to get done on that part because technically everybody has to have the same chance and you can't really do a giveaway for only by people purchasing stuff legally.
No, you can't because that's called a lottery.
Exactly. Yeah. So you have to. There's very specific loopholes you have to go through, and obviously it's a very thin gray line. So you want to make sure that you're on the right side of that.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. The biggest loophole I found is mail-in entries. So you give everybody 2 weeks or whatever to mail in an entry, but included in the entry, you have to show a picture of like your mortgage or your utility to show where you live. And you have all these other requests that require like a thicker envelope. And it has to be in 2 weeks. So they don't have it in 2 weeks, they're not qualified. I mean, how many people? You might get some crazy people that submit a ton. I mean, you might, but also there's another loophole. If you make your grand prize that's not monetary but is subjectively worth more than your monetary highest price, that could actually outweigh all of that. And like, I was thinking about ways to do it where, like, honestly, with my project, I have the Roo Crew. I was thinking along the lines of having some kind of raffle system come up, but top prize would be something along the lines of either a 1-versus-1 or a group tournament with a top poker pro at his house or something. Yeah. Like that. I mean, that has no monetary value, but it does, because I can say that's worth more than that $500,000 prize. Like, you can actually argue that. I'm saying, you said that's something that you said it's something your attorney can argue in court. yeah, for sure. No, 100%. So basically what we did is we brought over all of our attorneys from e-commerce, because nice. I'm from I'm partners in an auto ceramic company out here, so we've lean towards doing like an Audi R8 giveaway over on that end. I don't know if you guys have ever seen like 8080 ads on Instagram and stuff, but they give away cars all the time to people. Really? Yeah. So we basically had our attorneys do like a deep dive into their legal structure and basically just like reverse engineer that to our own, because those guys are definitely doing it right. I mean, they've given away like 20 Lamborghinis. So wow.
Yeah.
So as long as you do it right, as long as you do it.
Yeah, I'd rather learn from others.
What's probably going to happen is there's at some point somebody's going to cross the line.
Yep. They already did.
They'll get sued. There'll be some precedent set, and then we'll all figure out what we can and can't do at that point.
For sure.
They already did. Yeah. It was those rats. That thing that Wade's loved. The rat thing, the rat raffle, whatever that thing was. Remember? It was $1 million top prize.
I don't think I saw that one.
I don't know about it.
And technically, Boxy's kind of crossed the line.
$1 million rat. Oh,
yeah.
Yeah,
the $1 million rat, that crossed the line for sure. That was totally illegal. I mean, illegal in the terms of if somebody from California sues you, that their AG is going to get involved and you're in some trouble. Basically, that's what I'm saying by in trouble.
So they got sued and they lost.
No, I don't know if anybody got sued. I'm saying I
thought you were telling me $1 million rat got sued.
No, I'm telling you, the way the law works is if somebody in California, which has very, very liberal views on law, if somebody in California bought a rat and they were just pissed off, they wrote to their attorney general. They could start a lawsuit and they could start other criminal proceedings against them for running an illegal lottery. And they have I haven't been to law school in forever. I don't remember the words, but they have the subject matter jurisdiction, and if they can just tag you in any way in California, they can tag you and then they can send that thing back to whatever country you're in, and then pay someone over there to get the money back or extradite you. I mean, United States has a lot of power, and California is one of the most powerful states in the United States. So I'm just saying.
Voxy's gave away a Tesla, right? When they did their
Tesla and some other really big
and some Ghost. Yeah. They did it too, right?
Yeah,
and they picked the NFTs for their numbers. That was the raffle.
Yeah, but the thing is that the way they did it was technically not on par with United States lottery laws, because you had to own a Voxy in order to be included in it. If you did not have a Voxy, you had no shot to win. So therefore, you have a lottery, and even if you call it a raffle, it doesn't matter. Like Anthony knows this. His lawyers probably told him this. It doesn't matter what you call it. It matters what it is, and it is on its face a lottery, and you had to buy a ticket, which is a Voxy, in order to be in the lottery. So therefore, it's not legit under United States law.
Yeah, it's all about the structure, and hopefully they had something figured out there.
No, they're fine. I mean, dude,
I like Voxys a lot.
Actually, you guys are doing a promo with them, right?
Yeah, we are. So the founder, I'm pretty sure it's the founder.
You want to post it right here? You can post it here for us. if you have a thing
let me see.
on the bottom to go to share.
Gotcha.
And just share the web. You go to share, then you click share screen, and then pick the Chrome tab.
Gotcha. Let me pull it up here really fast. I think it ended. I think Voxy's giveaway ended yesterday.
Well, still show it, man. I love both. I love both your
man.
Projects, man.
Are you guys having beers over there? I didn't bring my beer. I just realized.
I have a couple left in the fridge.
My
man.
drink.
Hey, I figured it was dad night, so
For sure. I'm trying to find Voxy's right now. Josh is the one who runs a lot of the giveaways for us. Let me see.
Oh, I could probably find it faster than you then.
You probably can find it faster, to be completely honest. Let me see. Voxy's.
Let's see if it ended.
Oh, here we go. Pulling it up right now.
I just found it too. Okay.
Okay.
Winner picked in 48 hours, and it was September 14th. So it shouldn't be over yet.
Oh, let me see here. Window. All right, there you go.
Sevens are doing it raffle style too for that gas that they had to make up. So there's a couple different people doing raffles.
Now go to that webpage and enhance it and make it big for us.
Whoops.
There you go.
Yeah.
Just scroll up now. Or no, you click the picture.
Yeah.
Click the actual tweet, and then it'll pop up what you have to do.
Gotcha. Let's see.
Just click on 48 hours. You can click anywhere except for the picture.
Gotcha. I'm clicking, man. Nothing's
It's
happening.
not letting you do it.
Do what?
I'm saying, yeah, I just saw it's not letting you do it.
Yeah. But that's the grand scheme of it right there.
Here, I got it. Here, let me.
You got it.
I'll remove yours, and I'll just put mine on, and I'll blow it up. I'll just
cool. I must be computer illiterate.
No, I just.
No, I'm just kidding.
I've been doing this show now for a couple months, so let's see. All right, so here it is, and then I'll just go down here or up here to enhance the view. No, that's too much. So there we go.
Let's see.
We're teaming up with Crypto Dads to give away 1x Crypto Dad and you're giving away a Crypto Dad, not a Voxy. Whoa.
Yeah, yep. So they're giving away a Crypto Dad, and then we did one as well where we gave away a Voxy.
Well, I'm going to share that in the stream for everybody.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure. Yeah, here we go. I'll post it right there. Yeah, I mean, those are two awesome projects. Like, I love both these projects. And I love Voxys a lot because they actually have a really cool looking game coming out. And it's a kind of game that I'd probably be good at because you don't have to like mash buttons and go all fast. You just like, it's all I'm better at strategy games, big time, compared to this games where like I suck at the like Call of Duty. Like I just get crushed by like 10-year-olds all day long. Man.
Dude, 10-year-olds are really good at Call of Duty. So.
They are, dude. They laugh at me like, "Oh, you suck, dude."
On the go ahead.
I was gonna say they don't say it nice either. They call you names.
Yeah, no, for sure. That's how my nephew is, for sure. On the Voxys note, so something that we're doing with them as well is they're actually making a Crypto Dads themed weapon for in the game. We're not sure exactly what it's going to be yet, but it's probably going to be a spatula or something. There might be a couple of them. Yeah, just a lawnmower.
That'd be sweet.
A push mower,
weed whacker. Right?
I got a good idea. Do one of those t-shirt cannons that they have at basketball games.
Oh, that would be funny. Either that or just bash a beer bottle over somebody's head.
Yeah, but that's kind of violent, isn't it?
It is a little violent, yeah, maybe too far.
Like you could do like the Ron Artest. You jump in the stairs and start.
Oh no, I forgot about that. Yeah, that was rough. But yeah, man, we're extremely thankful to have Voxys supporting us and stuff. And I think the founder of Voxys is like one of the biggest holders of Crypto Dads. He went and bought a bunch off the floor. So yeah, shout out to that guy because he's definitely supporting. All
right, I think we're gonna wrap this up because we got you're fine to stay around if you want. We have the Ether card founder coming on next. If you want to come, this guy, his art is so sick.
Really?
We'll be showing it throughout the episode. Like, it is, like, you guys both seen it. He's been in our Discord now for a few weeks, or not him, but his other guy, his grassroots. I don't know what you call the guy. He's basically like the guy is building up hype from just entering Discords, and he's doing a great job. It's a Daza. He was on here earlier, Daza, and he's awesome. And you're welcome to stick around. I'm gonna take a 30-second break, and we'll come back.
Yeah, for sure, man. Excited to see the stuff.
Are you gonna stay on?
Yeah, I'll stay on.
All right, cool. Give me 30 seconds. I'll be right back. I'm gonna run that little thing I got. Here we go. Nope, that didn't work. Oh man, did it all mess up? All right, hello. I think I lost two. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Oh, they took a break. Okay. Hey, how you doing, man? I never met you yet, but from what I heard, you're like the OG of all OGs. Daza was telling me that you helped make the original Bitcoin.
No. Geez, not that. No, not that OG.
Wait. Are you saying this guy Satoshi right here?
Yeah.
Well, no. I wish, but unfortunately not. I actually started to work on crypto when Bitcoin was about $10. So I'm not that early. But it was 2013. We actually built the first Bitcoin ATM in Asia in 2013 and deployed
That's what
it.
he was talking about. Okay, that's what.
Yeah. Not Bitcoin, just the Bitcoin ATM.
And that's awesome. And he also told me your core dev team is Dave Appleton and Mickey or Soraki.
Yeah. Dave Appleton is my senior engineer, and he is. I'm 51 years old. I was born in 1970, and Dave Appleton started programming in 1968.
Holy shit! What? That's awesome, man. He was like working on those huge big IBMs in the rooms, right?
Yeah, punch cards and all that stuff. Yeah, absolutely.
Wow. That's awesome. Yeah. Daza has only great things to say about you. Like, he is a great promoter, man. I love the guy, and I love he's in our Squanchland Discord, and he has his own dedicated channel, and we all talk. I talk to him all the time. Like, he's a really just cool, down to earth kind of guy.
He's amazing, and we are extremely lucky to have a community like that with people like Daza. So I feel blessed with this project. It's been amazing so far.
So tell us about this art. The art's unbelievable. I love it. Like, every piece is so unique.
It is So these are the cards that we actually created on our original drop, which was in mid March. And these are the cards that we sold. And this is actually, by the way, this is Dave Appleton right here on this card.
Oh, that's him.
Yeah, an artist created this impression of him.
Nice.
But so these are the cards that we saw. These are the creator cards. These are not on the market. These are the OG cards, the double-digit cards. These are on the market, and you can see that we had about 70 different artists giving us art for this drop. This is Dirty Robot, one of my favorites, and I will talk more about him. We are working with him, but all different artists from all different walks of life, from anything from Mexico to Japan. We've got people giving us art, and art is one of the things that looks good on these things. But what is important also in Ether cards that we got a little bit more than art going on here. Let me show you an example.
Look at that naked guy. What's that guy doing?
It's an animation.
It's okay.
Short video. Some kind of weird stuff going on with that person.
No, I'm just saying.
But
every piece like is so different from the other. I love it. I love the uniqueness of this.
Thank you.
It's great art, and oh my gosh, like you guys really hit it out of the park as well. Like as I said, the Crypto Dads, he has a completely different project than yours. Like I love his and I love yours for different reasons.
Thank you. So let me show you why these cards are actually a little bit more than arts on tokens. So this is one of my cards that I usually use as a demo because I love the art. This is Wizards from Dirty Robot. But as you can see, this card, for example, has two sides. If you turn it around, there is a collaborative art on the back, which is consists of 5 layers. We commissioned 15 artists to create 5 layers each, and the layers are randomly distributed on the card. So if you can actually look at the layers like this. See?
What? That's awesome. That's so cool.
That's so cool.
Wow.
And you can actually see the artist of this. This is David Sabo.
It shows each artist who did each layer. That's so cool.
Yeah, and what is also important, that this feature and the ability to define your own layers, to create your own layered combination of cards is going to be coming with our platform. The platform first release is going to be October next month, and it's going to be a self-service platform when anybody can build up collections like this with their own art. And
go ahead. But someone has a question when you have a second.
By all means, please ask.
Well, someone's asking: are these only on OG cards or on founder cards too?
The founder cards only have the layer art. This part. The OG cards and the alphas have the art on the other side, but the founder card has only one side, this side. So the founder card has only this part. But all the founder cards and everything else has this functionality. These are the traits on the card. As you can see on this one, we have 15 traits. Traits are features and functions that make sense in the particular drop, a particular release of the cards. Because what we are doing is a platform. We've got clients working with us, issuing their own cards. For example, we have athletes, artists, musicians. For example, we did the drop for Mike Tyson. We did the drop for Steve Aoki, the musician, and we did.
You did both of those?
Yes.
Oh my god!
So
I'm a huge fan of Steve Aoki because he did. I think he's on his third now run of cards he made for Topps for baseball.
Yes.
Yeah, that he's awesome. I love it. He's a great artist.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Sure. So we did the cards with him with traits. So that's why you can have all their Aoki NFTs, and you can come to our Forge page, which is technically his Forge page because we deployed it for him.
Yeah.
And you can redeem the new NFT just by holding his old NFT with him.
Awesome.
So the technology and the traits behind us, that was done by us. So traits make sense to engage and grow your community. You have different community if you are an athlete. You have different community if you are a streamer, or an artist, or a graphic artist, or let's say a basketball player. So what you can do, you can put traits on your card that make sense for your particular community. Let me give you some example. In these cards, because these cards are made for us, for Ether cards, the traits make sense in our own context. So Reforge, if you have a Reforge trait on your card, you can activate this trait and you can reroll the dice on this layer. So basically you can re-randomize your random layers and get a different collection, and then you burn this trait. Or
Can you get worse? Can you get worse?
If there is a verse, of course, it's random.
Okay,
So in
I'm
this
just wondering. Okay, so you're taking a gamble. Okay.
Yes, but in this way, I don't think that there is actually verse.
Well, no, it's an eye beholder, as you said earlier.
Yeah. Yeah, but you get another random set. We have an R drop trait, which is a permanent trait. If you have a card with an R drop trait, you will get free NFTs from the drops that are coming up. For example, we RDOP trait holders will get, some of the RDOP trait holders will get free NFTs from Dirty Robot seasons. This is something that we also did for Dirty Robot. And you will get some of these NFTs for free. I will talk about these more. I just want to finish the traits. And then, or free tickets, if there is a raffle that somebody sets up, if you buy a raffle ticket, you get a raffle ticket, extra raffle ticket for free. Disco Dropper is just a fun experiment. As long as you have a Disco Dropper trait on your card, you will get a random discount coupon from time to time on your card.
Man, you guys thought of so much stuff.
Oh, thank you. There is like 70 plus things, and each card has different distribution. And when you do your own collection, you can actually select what you want to do on your card. I will show you a custom set of traits in a second. So
can I ask you something? Is your vision that you could potentially use this in the future to have someone like Coca-Cola or whatever put their traits on here? Like partner with big companies like that?
Actually, they could absolutely do that. They can issue their own collection and they can issue their own traits on their own collection. Yeah. Because what we want to do is we call it platform as a service. So when we deploy it to you, you get it for yourself. The contracts are yours. The web pages is yours. So we are not building a marketplace here. We are making it possible for you to issue your own customized set of NFTs that make sense for your community. And your community can be anything. It could be a community like your community right now. It could be a community for somebody with an online service or an open source project or an artist or an actor or an athlete. So what we are trying to do with EtherCards is to create a platform that helps somebody engage, grow, and monetize their own community. And that's what we want to do with this platform. And that's what we are building towards. So one more thing that I want to mention, because I heard that you gentlemen were talking about giveaways. We have a giveaway that is probably, I think, the biggest giveaway ever. We are giving away 27 CryptoPunks.
Holy what? Oh my God! What?
It's about
27 CryptoPunks.
It's about I think $10 million now.
Wow. Oh my God, that's not so. Like what?
But we are doing it in a way because you are absolutely right that if you would do it randomly, that would raise serious legal issues potentially. So what we are doing?
You were listening. Okay.
Oh boy. You should see my lawyer bills that I'm paying them to figure this out. So what we are doing, we're fractionalizing the punks, and put the same amount of fractions on each Ether card. So there is no randomness. if you get an Ether card, I mean, we have 3 kinds of Ether cards. We have OGs, alphas, and founders. So obviously OGs get the most, alphas get the second most, and founders get the third most. But yeah, thank you, Daza. but if you have a founder or somebody else has a different founder, they will get the same amount of fractions. So there is no randomness here, no chance, no luck.
So I'm going to ask him. I'm going to ask you the same question I asked him. What do you do about the people that want to be in the giveaway but don't own one of the Ether cards?
They should buy one.
Well, I'm saying the lottery laws. I agree 100%. But I'm saying, how do you defeat that when someone from California?
Because there is no lottery, there is no chance. If you buy a card, you guaranteed to get this. So there is no. You are not buying a ticket for a chance of buying something. You are getting exactly the same thing as anybody else.
Not the people without a card.
No. But without a card, it's actually easier to do a lottery. But you are getting a product which has a feature.
See, but it's still considered. All right, I'm just saying. I spent. I know. I spent like 5 hours. It's not a million hours, but any competent lawyer can figure out your answer in 5 hours. Usually, at least the way that it's going to go left or right. And the way I looked at it is, if you do not allow people that did not buy your NFT to enter into your raffle, lottery, whatever you want to call it,
the problem. The thing is, this is not raffle, not lottery, because if you buy this, you get this. There is
just
no
like
chance.
Companions, right? It's just like any airdrops, the Bored Ape dogs or anything.
Exactly,
like that.
exactly. Right. So there is no chance involved. If there is chance involved, then you are right. But if there is no chance involved, then you are not right. But I'm not a lawyer,
I don't want to flub the whole thing. So no, just
yeah. No.
Keep going. You just keep going.
But it is fun, and I think it is going to be fun. Basically, we've got 27 CryptoPunks, 30 Meebits, 25 of the Mike Tyson cards, and 250 of our own cards. And we've got enough fractions dropped on the cards that all of these can be redeemed by the community without payment, no payment.
You know what? I just thought of something that actually might defeat all the arguments against what I was saying earlier. I just thought of this. I don't know if it'll work. I have to look this up. So, and honestly, it could work even without, because by the time the government catches up to this, it would be so long gone and mute anyway. So what if you did something along the lines of this, where if you own one of the Ether cards, you automatically get so many, whatever you want to call your coin,
That's what I'm saying. That's what we are doing.
Oh, wait, but I'm not done. But the second part is that people that do not own one of these can also buy your token, and they could be entered into it. So therefore, you have a whole. I'm just saying. No, but then you make money off selling that token to other people that don't have an Ether card. All right, I'm sorry.
We have fantastic plans with it, but I can't talk about that yet. But
no, I didn't say you're doing. I'm just
how do I put this? I can neither what is the word? I can neither confirm nor deny.
Oh, so you have thought of this? Okay, I just thought of it in my head after listening to all this, and I was just thinking that might be a way to bypass. All right, awesome.
But let me show you how other people are actually using this. So as you could see, let's go to OpenSea. OpenSea, there we go.
I just saw your whole internet history.
See, this is Dirty Robots seasons right now in OpenSea. And this is a fun card. This is something I'm really proud of. So this is probably, I believe, one of the most advanced NFTs that created by our technology. This is a card, first of all, that changes the color scheme based on your local time. It is going to work like this. I can show you the demo here. Here. So in the early morning, it's going to look like this, and as the time goes, it's going to change color and goes into the night. So this is the card that we are talking about here on OpenSea. And as you can see, this card has its own traits. So this card is a summer collection. This is summer, autumn, winter, and spring will come when the time is here.
For sure.
If you have this card, you can use this redeem trait and get a print, high quality print signed by Dirty Robot themselves. So that's a physical item that you can redeem by burning this trait. And then you've got this one. This is a custom trait, and that allows you to book a one-on-one session with the artist itself.
Dude, you're blowing my mind with all this, man. This is so awesome. Wait, can I just ask you, how long you guys been working on this?
Well, we started working with NFTs like 3 years ago, and like after 1 month, we went through we can put a JPEG on a token phase, and then we started to see what else we can do with the technology. And we did actually a lot of things along the way. We did ticketing with NFTs. We implemented quite a few stuff, usually for others. Like we did the ticketing for the DEF CON, Ethereum Foundation DEF CON Osaka. We did the NFT tickets for that. And we did a lot of things. We have fun experiments to connect physical objects with NFTs in a proper way. So that was almost 3 years ago. And ever since we were thinking about this, and about a year ago, we started to work on a system because we had an educational project that we were working on without an easy to execute business model. So we wanted to come up with something that could provide a potential funding and monetization strategy for projects without an easy to execute business model, like communities, like artists, and that's what it became. And that is what is actually want to do. So as you can see, there are, go ahead.
I was going to say, too, so you started doing Ether cards about a year ago? Is that what you said?
This incarnation of Ether cards started about a year ago, yes.
So 1 year ago. And second, how do I apply for a job with this company? I love everything you're saying. Like this is mind blowing to me.
Thank you very much.
It's like awesome, man.
The level of maturity I'm kind of seeing with what you guys are building and the thought process behind it.
Yeah.
The fact that this you can tell actually this is your like the fruits of your labor of 3 years. Like maybe officially 1 year with Ether cards, but it sounds like everything you learned even from 3 years ago is in this piece. And honestly, this is sick, man. This is sick.
It's
next level, yeah.
Thank you.
It is. I have not seen any NFT this far advanced. Like this is so far advanced. Like I would like the only other NFT I can think of that's been around for this long and it's been making things this long is probably Zedron. Like Zedron's a little bit longer, but it seems like you guys, what he just said, you guys have over 3 years experience getting ready to do this. And they've been doing it for about 3 to 4 years too, or 2 years, whatever it is. But you could tell the NFTs out there right now that have been planning for this. Like, and you guys are one of them. You guys are one of them.
Do the regular PFPs like crush your soul because they're just so basic compared to?
Oh, he probably was.
So
he said, for sure, man. You see this.
I mean, those PFPs are going to be doing giveaways on his platform.
Yeah,
I'm going to buy a couple of these to give away, man. These are so awesome.
Yeah,
I think I did promise to give away one card on this stream, didn't I?
Yeah, it was a founder.
Yeah. I think the floor is now 0.68 for the founders.
I'm gonna try to hook.
I want 0xCER.
Hey Ben, did you figure out how to do the marbles on Twitch?
No, we didn't try it out, so I don't know if that'll work. You could try signing into your phone, but it may not work
sign it
on the air.
will it show up on here? I don't know how to do it unless I'm on.
Yeah, I think it
Twitch.
automatically connects to your Twitch.
I don't know what to do. But I also say I know you're an OG too because you're the first person to come on the show that already has everything already loaded up, ready to share the screen. Like you've been just bam, bam. Here's the one on the show. Like nobody has done that yet. Like that's
Thank
pretty
you.
badass.
It's like I feel that I completely changed my life in the last like half a year, and I feel that I'm living in a nuclear explosion in slow motion. So next week you might find me on TikTok.
You want to dance?
Yeah, oh boy.
So whenever you're ready to do the giveaway, I will pick a number from 1 to 100, and I will post it over here in the private chat. And
Okay.
whoever comes closest without going over like Price is Right rules will win. So when you want me to go now or?
Oh, anytime. All I need is an address to send the card to. I'm ready.
I just posted a number in the private, so
Yeah.
it's visible. So who's ever watching right now, post a number 1 to 100, and who's ever closest in the next 2 minutes wins.
So yeah, that's it. I think you gentlemen are getting it. What we are doing is going to be a platform. Anybody can utilize these features to build their collections for themselves. We've got all kind of different things like Discord integration. So you can have cards with specific traits that the people need to hold to enter the Discord channel. So you can create like channels for different tiers and different holders, and that is also part of the platform.
I want you to explain what the channels mean. I don't understand fully what you mean by channels.
On Discord, you can have many rooms.
Oh no, I thought you meant the channels on the card. Earlier you were saying something about Coca-Cola could buy into it, and like how's that work?
I think the easiest way for Coca-Cola would be to use the platform, work with us, and issue their own collection. Because as you could see, like Dirty Robot is on dirtyrobot.com. LaMelo Ball, the young and up-and basketball player, is on lameloball.io. So we are issuing it for them on their interface. Oh, one more thing that is fun. If you see a card like this one, and you can see that you can actually go to OpenSea, and even on OpenSea.
Whoa! What the?
A heavy hitter card right there.
Oh, that's
just an offer.
That's his favorite card. He said, "Yeah."
Yes, this is my favorite card. So they see even on OpenSea, you have most of the dynamic functionality of the card. So basically, the card takes the platform, takes the domain with it, and we are working with other platforms, and we are working with Chainlink to make sure that we can create this as a standard, so it can actually be displayed this way on different marketplaces and different platforms. Chainlink is one of our early partners, and if everything goes well, we are going to go wherever Chainlink goes next year, and that can potentially means over a dozen other chains that can utilize this platform.
I have a couple more questions for you. Do you plan to keep this on the ETH always, or you think about you might move to another blockchain?
Moving, I don't think so.
No,
but deploying it on others as well, absolutely.
That's what I meant.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Makes sense. As long as the capability is there, then
it wouldn't make any sense to completely remove it from me. I did not mean that. I meant just having it on like I know Hen's coming to OpenSea, but what about like all these other ones like Gala and there's a bunch of others now that are like coming up in their gaming areas too. And this seems like this could actually, is this a game?
This can be gamified.
It looks like it could. You have numbers in there. I saw numbers.
We actually have we actually have a deck building card game, which called we call this just simple battle royale, and we have 30 CryptoPunks. But as you could see, we only distribute 27 on the cards because we are leaving 3 to the winners of the battle royale. And if you have like one of these tickets, one of these ether cards with this particular ticket, the punk battle ticket, then you can enter the tournament and fight for one of the actual punks. So that is very clear. If you beat everybody else, you will get a punk.
All right, I have to say something over here. Whoever this Matt guy is, dude, it's your first entry. You can't just keep listing new numbers. It doesn't count. Like it doesn't work like that.
Did we get it yet?
Yeah. The number I picked was 38, and it's actually he wins. So you nobody has 38. G Kona was 35. He was super close, but he had 37.
NFT has 37.
Yeah, so whoever HH NFT, post your thing right down the bottom, and he will send it to you whenever he gets a chance.
Yep, I will do that today.
Hey, can you go into the Phoenix card and some of the benefits of that?
Yeah, Phoenix were early were given to the people who bought the cards in the pre-sale, and some of the benefits I could mention, but some of the benefits I don't want to mention because that's going to be in connection with the upcoming dust economy. We are actually going to issue something that we call dust. Let me show it to you. Dust is something that is. Let me show you how we got this thing with dust. If you have like a physical collectible like this guy on your shelf, and you just leave it there, what does it do? It collects dust. So what we do also, we have the ether cards, the original 10,000 ether cards, and they will collect dust if you leave them alone. And dust is going to be a token for our own platform, which we can use to redeem it for NFTs, or you can even use it to preserve upcoming drops. So you don't have to fight the gas wars, and you don't have to be right there right now to get your cards. For example, the Dirty Robots summer season, it sold out in 28 minutes.
Wow.
So if you have dust and if you have an ether card, you will be able to preserve like 2 months in advance that when this collection drop, I want one of the NFTs, and you pay dust for it, and then that's all you need to do. Whenever the collection drops, you will be able to just claim it. So
mint passes are the best way to go nowadays. Like, because I mean, you don't want to be up against like what is it? AB curated, like that stuff. The gas goes up like 600-700 GWE.
That's what he's trying to say. He's saying this is a mint
awesome.
pass. It's like an all-in-one utility. Like it's not only is it a mint pass, it's art. It's everything else.
Well, my next sentence was, you guys still have everything, because that's like the whole new wave of NFTs to do mint passes as well. Like you guys are cutting edge. I love this.
We'll do what we can, and again, what we are trying to do, we want to move the market out of the JPEGs on tokens phase, and we want to give this platform to anybody who wants to use it and technically elevate their game. In many ways, I want to see quality emerging. And I think one of the best ways is to give people tools so they can actually create more creative things and ideally create quality. So that's what we are trying to do.
You're building like the AWS of NFTs, right?
That's a very flattering way of saying it. But we try to create the fundamental underlying layer of technology that anybody without much technological knowledge can use and use it for themselves. And again, it has to be, what we are trying to do here is to build communities that they can sustain themselves. So if you think about it, this kind of hype and ultra high prices, the market cannot take too many 10,000 drops where the floor price is 88. There is maybe space for one, maybe two, maybe three, but that's about it. And what we need is we need communities, we need artists, we need creative people, and we need to enable them to be able to sustain themselves and provide whatever is needed for their community. And that's what we want to do. We want to give a platform for that. And artists are the first one. And then could be, again, athletes, could be, again, any kind of online service providers. And you define service here. Or again, open source software, anything can actually utilize this system. Think about it. You can have, you want to do an open source software. You say, hey guys, if you want this software, I'm issuing this 1,000 NFTs. If you buy one of these, you will get a 50% discount forever for this service that I'm building. If people are interested, they will buy that 50% discount. And when the service is all online and it's actually successful, that 50% discount is going to be very useful. You can use it. You can use it, or you can sell it on the market because it's an NFT. But once you have your service, once the service is up and running, you cannot keep giving away 50% discounts, obviously, because no business can run by issuing continuous 50% discounts. So what you do then, you issue other cards with benefits that make sense at that stage. For example, you issue a card which lets somebody use the platform for 3 months at the 5% discount, or issue a card where you commit that whoever holds this, you will do a consultation with them regarding your business or other benefits. Basically, you can gamify and you create membership cards that make sense for your business or your community. So that's basically what we want to get to eventually.
This guy said,
so how far are we from that? Because to be honest, that's something I'm evaluating right now, is how to create my own community and my token and everything else. How far are you from that?
We're going to deploy the self-service platform next month. It's not going to be a complete. It's not going to be. Oh no, it's okay. It's not going to be a complete finance platform. It's more like an alpha. At this point, but it's going to be a start. You can start building your collection, and you can start picking traits and start creating layers, start creating your art. And it's going to be, I think, it's going to be a many months, potentially many years process to actually get where we want to get to. But it's going to be.
Oh, you keep going. I'm sorry.
No. I just wanted to say that it's going to be online next month.
Nice. What is this guy saying? I don't understand what that means. Only 50% discount cards listed.
He said among the 10,000 Ether cards, there are 3 cards that has 50% discount on them.
Just 3. So nobody wants to give that up. They're like, I'm not giving it up. No way. I wouldn't either. There's no way I'd sell that. Like, I didn't even know about this project until like probably a month ago. And when those Genesis cards go?
I'm sorry?
When did the Genesis cards sell?
We started to sell the cards on the 15th of March, I think. And we had the sale on for 3 weeks. We did not sell all the cards. So we've got about 4,000 cards out of the 10,000 in our vault.
And Genesis? Wow.
I'm sorry, what do you mean by Genesis?
There's Genesis and Founders, I thought.
No. We have creator cards. I'll show you. We have this one. We have creator cards. The creator cards.
Wait. You have to click it again. You have to click your.
Oh,
Share
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yes, I think you need to put it in the stream.
There, I'll do that. Oh,
There we go. Thank you. So we have the 10 creator cards. These are not on the market. These are not for sale.
Oh,
the
for
the
sure.
10 these are the 1-digit cards from 0 to 9. And we are still working on the design. As you can see, only Dave's is done. I've got some artists working on the rest. So these are the 1-digit cards. These are not on the market. They weren't sold, and I hope they won't be sold. The OGs starting here are the cards with the 2-digit serial numbers. So from 10 to 99. These are the rarest because we have only 90 of them. We sold them all. This is absolutely gone. And these going to reap the most of the benefit on the long term as well. And then we have the alpha cards. Alphas with those are the 3-digit serial numbers from 100 to 999. Those are also quite valuable. And we have the founder cards, the 4-digit cards from 1000 to 9999. Those are the easiest to get. I think right now the floor is like 0.6 ETH for
What's
those.
the floor and OG cards?
25 ETH, I think.
Wow. And those came out in March, huh?
Yeah, and we don't have any. So those I think we have maybe 3 left of the OGs. Everything. Oh, those are all gone.
Wait, what do you mean you have 3 left? They're in your vault?
Yes.
And who can buy them from your vault? Anybody?
Right now, nobody. The vault is not open to sale. I wanted to wait until we open up the sale of the vault to have a good reason to do that. And I think when we're going to get the platform out, that will be a good reason to start selling the vault cards again.
All right,
but,
so you have creators 1-digit, OGs 2-digit. What's the 3-digit?
Alpha.
What's the floor on those?
I think around 4 to 5 ETH.
What are the benefits of holding those cards?
It's going to be at the beginning. The benefit was that they actually got art. So the OGs and the alphas got the actual art on top.
Oh, I love that one. Whoa, that's pretty good.
Which one? This one?
Yeah, that's good art right there. Like there's detail on that face.
What was the mint price on these?
I don't remember, but I don't want to say something silly, but I think OGs did start with like, I don't remember, 20 ETH.
Oh, 20 ETH. Okay.
Oh, yeah. 20 ETH for them?
Yeah.
You gotta remember, how much was ETH when you guys launched, though? Didn't you launch?
It was 2000. It was just right after Beeple sold his $69 million NFT, okay. And then ETH price was like 2.3, I think.
Right there, someone has posted it. They're meant this price, 20 to 55 ETH.
Yeah.
Alphas are 4.9.
Yeah.
Alphas minted for 4.9.
I think my community by this time knows better than I do what were the original prices.
What's that? I think you keep. I'm sorry. I keep doing it. I'm sorry. You go ahead.
No. By all means. So yeah, I think alphas.
I was just gonna make a joke. Go ahead.
So when they come out of the vault, what do you think those will probably mint for?
It's a very different market now. So,
So 60 ETH.
So we need to be very. These cards is basically on the long term its utility. For example, if you hold one founder card, the cheapest card, you will be able to reserve 1 NFT per upcoming drop. If you hold an alpha, you can do 3. If you hold an OG, you can do 5. Also, the dust drop rate and all the different benefits, how many collections you can create on one card, it's all based on the tier of the card. So if you have an OG, you have technically unlimited access to the platform and all the capabilities without paying much. If you have a founder, on the other hand, you will have access to everything, but you may have to pay for certain features. So basically, what we are trying to build here is not a project that can be used for flipping, not something that is a short run of the locusts, but more something that is a slow burning and slowly rising system, and everything will depend on how much demand will be for the platform. If there is demand for the platform, which I believe there will be, then the cards that will provide access to the platform will be valuable, and that is the game that we want to be into.
All right, I have two things at the show. It's going to cover your face because you're showing this, but you can still read it. So Dazzler said this. Yeah, if I got an OG card, there's no way in hell I'd ever sell that. And that is the plan. That is the plan, that to create benefits. That, for example, you can reserve Dirty Robots Autumn. You can reserve Dirty Robots Winter and all the high quality drops that are coming up with any card. But if you reserve it on your card, you will not sell that, because if you sell that, you will sell the reservations with the card as well. All right, and I have one more. Someone asked us.
Yeah, Dirty Robot was the last one. We want to. There are two drops that is coming up. One is GRD Girls, Robots, Dragons, from a fantastic pair of design of artists, and the other one is Ether Hats. I can show it to you. And that
what's going to be the price? What's the price going to be on those?
It is going to be priced to today's market. I can't commit to the price yet, but I think it's going to be like between 0.03 and 1.05.
Well, how many are there going to be? How many?
10K. And if you have an Ether card, you will be able to mint one for free. Up to probably 3,000. So it's not going to be unlimited, but the first 3,000 holders will be able to mint one for free from themselves. So this behind me right now. This is the Etherhead thing. We don't know yet whether it's going to happen before or right after the platform release, but it's going to be around that time.
Whoa! Is this the original artists from Magic the Gathering and Hearthstone are doing your art?
Yeah.
What? That's awesome. What the hell? That's sick.
Yeah. They will actually come to my stream tomorrow night, which is going to happen in about 36 hours from now. Going to be my weekly stream, and I'm going to have those people on live with me on stream, and they're going to showcase some of their art. Yeah, they did incredible stuff.
Oh yeah, well, you don't know this, but I come from a card collecting background, so that's why I know who Steve Aoki is. But also, what's also cool about what you're showing earlier is how you can burn a card and you get random traits. Well, they have these baseball cards where you get a big card, and if it's a cool big card, it's cool, but you can rip it and you pull out another card. Yes. And then you can rip it again and pull out another card, and the last card is supposed to be the most rare, but it might not be as good as the player that you ripped. So
I see. Very fun. That sounds like a fun mechanic.
It is. So it reminds me kind of like what you're saying earlier. Only because I'm from that background. Like I come from all baseball, basketball,
I see.
Football.
Very cool.
Yeah. So everything you were saying earlier, it all resonated with me, and I will definitely be buying some of these tomorrow, man. I love them.
Amazing.
Where do we find you? Where do we find your live stream? Make sure that everybody knows that, though.
Yeah, post it right here.
Okay, where do I put it in this private chat?
Yeah.
It's going.
Yeah, it should be fine.
Hey, you post it in there. I have to go use the restroom real quick.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. Let me do that. So it's going to be 10 p.m. SGT, Singapore time, Friday. Can I post my URL here, the Twitch URL?
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. Put it
Okay,
there.
so let me just get it so I don't mess it up.
Are you putting it in there, Poppy?
I don't. He has to do it when he gets
Okay.
back.
All right.
Wow, that was mind blowing, though. Wow.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
I feel like I learned so much. Oh my God. I love it. Like, it makes me so, like, honestly, meeting people like you and seeing the work that you're doing makes me so positive on the space moving forward, right? Like, not every project is like this. Not every project has this much depth, this much experience. You can see it. So, good stuff.
Disruption,
Good
right?
stuff.
Disruption's always good.
It's really it's been so far, it's been incredible in terms of the feedback and in terms of the support from our community as well. So I feel incredibly motivated and blessed, and I've got right now a team of let me show it to you since we are on screen. So we've got a team of here is Dave Appleton. A team of 25 people who are working on this full time. So yeah, it's been so far. It's an incredible journey, and I intend to make it even more incredible.
I'm in, man. I'm in. I can't wait.
Thank you. And again, we've got about 25 projects right now in the pipeline that are coming on, and they are going to use our platform. And many times you may not actually know that they are using our platform the same way as you look at like Dirty drops or Aoki's drop or Tyson's drop or let me just show this one.
You said Mike Tyson, you earlier to another one.
I'm sorry, I did not get that.
You were breaking up.
Yeah, he's.
Yeah, I think
He's all
there's something wrong with
pixelated.
Oh shit! It's
Yeah.
all busted up. I hate my internet,
We
man.
can hear you a little better now.
I'm like Punch Father, man. I had the crappiest internet here, but I am gonna improve it.
Thank you. So this was one of our first partners that we work with, and he is truly a visionary in many ways. Let me show you this one, LaMelo Ball. He was the rookie of the year, enough to say. And
I have this one.
Oh,
I have
we
the
all
Blue
know.
Neptune.
We all know
this.
that. Yeah, we all know.
And see, we did the technology behind it. So that's why,
Right.
in many ways, you may actually not know that it was created with Ether cards. But the same thing, the cards evolve. They have traits. They have all the features and functions that the platform can provide.
No way. And they haven't exposed any of that yet, right? Like,
No.
as far as
Yeah.
we know, it's just a Blue Neptune card. And
Yes.
as a serial, but I haven't seen them expose any further traits to it.
We have been working on it and with them on the next phases of this project since May, since we started this. And I think you will see very soon the next phase of what these cards can do.
Nice. That's exciting. I'm looking forward to seeing what they do.
Do we have? If you own a LaMelo Ball, do you have a utility for your project?
I'm sorry?
If I own one of these, do I have
Yeah.
any utility for your project, like
No, not necessarily. Not necessarily. This is also very important. We don't want to tie it back. On the other hand, many times we make arrangements with the projects that they give benefits to Ether card holders. Like 250 of the Steve Aoki cards was available to redeem with an Ether card.
Oh, so it's backwards. They don't give
Yeah.
benefits to you, but you give benefits to them. Or
Yes,
Other way
we negotiate benefits to our community or
That's
the
awesome.
Ethercards holder community. That is the most important thing for us. And eventually, when the platform is more mature, it is possible to do benefits both ways. But it is very important that these projects can stay on their own. So if for any reason Ethercards would cease to exist tomorrow, Lamello's cards and the functionality on these cards, his cards, will keep working. So we don't want to tightly integrate with our platform. We want to make sure that what you build is yours.
And you pick two great people like Mike Tyson. That's going to be profitable forever because it's Mike Tyson and LaMelo Ball. I mean, yeah, you pick two really good projects to do this with. That's awesome. Like
this,
man, you guys are just so forward thinking compared to everybody else.
And I get it. You're saying your business model is to provide PaaS, a PaaS service to your clients, and you don't want to compromise that in any way just because there may be some other revenue stream, right? So
absolutely.
That's what I hear from what you say, and I love that.
Yeah, it seems more like
and that. Wow, that's awesome.
There's people who build like applications for the phone on other people's platforms like all the time, right? So it's kind of like a similar function, build out this unique NFT using their platform.
Yes, and we will open source most of what we do. So if you are a developer, you can actually implement your own traits for the cards that you do. So we don't actually want to limit you to use what we've got. It will be an open ecosystem, so you can actually implement your stuff and use that stuff.
You're like the Android API for developers. Like it seems like
you're providing an SDK, right?
Yeah, he is. And it's all public, pretty much. It seems.
Yes, except that we I should not say it on stream. So
no, it's not. It's not publicly accessible, but you can reach out to.
Meaning we don't. The important thing is that it's coming from this whole blockchain ecosystem and open ecosystem play. That we are being very conscious of building the system in a way that we cannot exploit our users in any way.
And you're also doing it where you're not giving this out free to people that you don't expect not to be long going as well.
I guess eventually it will have to be the market who decides which projects they will take it in the long term. But what we want to get to is that to enable the high quality projects to benefit on the long term. Because I get it. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
No, I get it. I'm saying I can't start a project up right now and say I'm going to use your technology to build up my whole platform unless you give me access to that.
Right now, yes. But again, we are deploying a self-service platform. So you will be able to use most of it without involvement from us.
If you own a card, you'll have access to, right?
Yes, but eventually you will. On the long term, you will not need to own a card because we have only 10,000 cards and we will never have more than 10,000 cards. And if the platform is successful, we expect to have more than 10,000 customers or 10,000 users. So holding a card will always give you extra incredible benefits. But eventually, you will be able to engage with the platform without even holding a card because we don't want to limit our platform to 10,000 customers.
So what exactly is your platform? Like, can you describe that a little bit? Like exactly.
Yes.
What is it? Like
a web page, a set of websites. You log in with your card for now, and they say, okay, I want to create a new collection. I want to create 10,000 NFTs. I want to have this many layers. On first layer, these are the things that I want to have. On the second layer, those are the things I want to have. I want the system to randomly generate the cards. Then I can pick which one I like. I want to regenerate this one because I don't like those. And then I want to be able to go to a stage where I can say, okay, I want discounts on these cards. I want these traits, these benefits on these cards because these are the benefits and traits that make sense for my community. So you can actually do checkboxes, drop-down boxes, and create this kind of traits. Hold on, where it is? I don't have it anymore, but I can show it on this one. This kind of traits on your card that makes sense for your community, like these ones. See? So you will be able to put those traits, which could be discounts, which could be access to specific Discord channels. It could be access to other benefits that make sense for you. For example, you can upgrade your ticket from a normal concert ticket to a VIP ticket or a backstage ticket or this kind of stuff. Or you can get a drop. You can get a jersey from a LaMelo Ball by engaging with a redeem trait. So all of those things will have a nice web interface where you can select the traits and benefits that you want on your cards.
So I also, if I were to do this, I also get the traits of your artist.
Not necessarily. Not necessarily. Those could be your purely your ecosystem. We will have ways to integrate with the larger EtherCards ecosystem, but we want to make sure that you have the option to create something for you and for your community alone. We don't.
Right. I'm just wondering. So if I have one card only, I get access to those traits on that card.
Yes. Yeah. In that case, but that is like our community. So if you have one of the EtherCards, you are a member of the EtherCards community, and you have access to the traits on that specific card.
So if I have 10 different cards, then I have access to all the traits on all 10 of those cards, and I can build up a whole platform of 10,000 with those traits on my 10 cards. That's how this all works.
Well,
holy shit. Like, this is... You just blew my mind again. Like, what the hell? Like, Crypto Poppy, you agree?
100%. 100%. Yeah.
You just like re-blew my whole mind up, man. This is like,
thank you.
This is I'm like the first like a legit buying customer. Like, I don't know if when you designed this product, you said, we're gonna take Crypto Poppy and just make the product for him, because it speaks so much to me.
Me
I
too.
wonder, like,
this is
what are
awesome.
the different personas that you think are gonna buy from you?
You mean to create their own collections? I do think.
Who's your target market here? Because it speaks to me.
You.
And I wonder how many of me there are, right? Because I'm in a bit of a unique. What's that?
There's a lot of you. Yeah. Oh.
I don't think it's basically anybody who has a community online.
Right.
And that's a lot of people. That's a lot of
and businesses,
And businesses. That's right. And especially because the system that we built can actually be used for traditionally hard to monetize projects. Like if you have a small business, you're selling your own art, good luck. Good luck doing that. You have a community who actually cares for you, but you don't have a way to directly interact with them and to create something that makes them feel that they are part of the community. So that's what we want to do.
Well, you also cut out a lot of middlemen as well. And that's huge too, because everybody like I've been promoting a couple artists now, and there's so many damn middlemen. They're just taking money. They all want money for something or another. It's like, dude, just let these guys make an earning. Like they're already a starving artist to begin with, but you're like basically creating a whole platform. Okay, so my next question is, what if an artist wants to become one of your artists? What do they need to do?
I mean, we are actually working with them, but right now we don't.
New artist.
For the 10,000 EtherCards, it's done. It's done and done. So we are not going to modify them, or we actually okay. It's always, if I say something like this, it's always the universe have ways to make me eat my words. So we are not planning to modify them in this way. But for example, one of the artists that you can see who started working with this is Dirty Robot. See, Dirty Robot. Dirty Robot. So now what we are working with him is helping him to issue his own collections and build his own community. And this is how you work with us as an artist. Because
Right.
yeah.
No, you go. Keep going.
It's basically that is we want to help you to build up your community. We want to help you to connect you with the people who care about your art. And if you have quality art, believe me, there is community who cares about you. And then you can build something that is very, very important for the for your community. And also those community will take care of you.
So,
yeah, go ahead.
Oh, you keep going. No, just go.
No, I'm good.
I just want to say, like, let's say a new artist wants to create a brand new community in the NFT world, and they come out and they buy 10 of your cards, so they get the traits to all 10 of those artists, but they want to incorporate their own art as well. Is that possible?
What they do then, they use the self-service platform to design and issue their own cards.
With your artist's traits?
Not with my artist. With their own art.
New collection. Whole new collection.
New collection. It's a whole new collection. But they will have all the benefits of the layers, of the traits, of the Discord integration. They get everything with that, and they can actually issue the card on their own Discord channel, and people will get it, will buy it.
So you're basically providing them all the blockchain / Python / Discord dev. So you're basically an all-in-one product. All right, so you basically
you just automated like 3 roles in the
platform.
ecosystem.
Yeah,
it's a platform to issue your own community engagement system.
Oh my god, that's like I'm buying so many of this shit because. So if I own just one card, and for every new person that buys into your product, I get liquidity. Or just you? Do I get liquidity?
I don't want to get into the details on that. But what if you have only one card? You will still keep getting dust. Dust is going to be the ecosystem token. Dust is usable for many things in our own ecosystem. You can buy cards. You can pay with dust to create your own collection. And dust is going to be dropped on the cards. So the dust comes into the ecosystem through the cards. So if you own cards, you can benefit from that.
All right. So, but that's not my question. My question is, let's say I own 100 cards, whatever the amount of cards I have. So the next time, like Coca-Cola or LaMelo Bell comes out and says, "Hey, I want to utilize your system, and I'm going to pay or buy." Me as a collector of your cards, do I get any of that money?
Money, no. I don't think we can do that straight like that. That is against so many laws that I can't even start.
Liquidity, anything. Do I get anything out of it?
Yes, you get benefits. But I don't want to get into details on that.
Monetary benefits.
No, not like that, and not that straightforward. That is not possible right now to do it.
Well, I'm just wondering. Legitimately, I'm just asking. Like, let's say I own an OG card or a creator card. I own a creator or OG card. LeBron James comes up to you tomorrow and says, "Hey, I want to do a project with you guys." Do I get any money from him doing his own project, his own 10,000 project, is what I'm asking.
No, you will not get money from that because that cannot be done legally. We are, unlike many other teams, are a very public team with names and faces. I get that. So you will get benefits up to whatever the laws allow us for us to give you. We cannot do more because we are not anonymous. We are not pseudonymous. And we are looking into ways to make you benefit. But we will do it as much as possible.
No,
Yeah.
I'm not trying to pigeonhole you. I'm just wondering if I would actually incur some of those profits like I would like a dividend, and if I own one, like pretty much if I own like a bunch of Ford stocks and they do a dividend, I get money, which they would do if LeBron James jumped in the pool and gave you guys like
as soon as we can figure out how to comply to the securities laws of the US, we will do that. But right now, as of free cards, free NFTs on the market, we cannot do that without KYCing and going through a lot of processes.
No, I get it. I know you
Yeah.
have lawyers, but I'll talk to Dazzle tomorrow because I have ways to get around that.
Talk to him, and we can talk to the lawyers as well. And also, you can actually invest in us, and you will get benefit.
Yeah, but I want to invest in you for when LeBron James comes in. I want that.
They better get in early.
I want that LeBron James money, man.
I mean, we are obviously, I can't give details, but we are in very serious talks with
Yeah, he's saying it right here.
with investors. Yeah.
If dust equals a dividend,
No.
which is like he's saying if dust becomes like a dividend equal to like owning a DAO, and you can always sell out some of your shares and get the higher amount of money the next week after you do like a huge big buy and sell, then yeah, like that's all you do is pretty much all you do is create a DAO. No,
do you know that meme where the guy from South Park sitting in the bus and
I love South
and
Park.
says
Talk to
and
me.
says I think I'm in danger. So this is not something that we should be discussing. I think on live stream.
Oh no, don't say anything you don't need to say.
Yeah. So we can talk, but we are making absolute sure that what we promise and what we do.
For sure. I get it. I'm just throwing ideas, man. I'm just throwing ideas.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I'm still buying some of these because I love this. I love everything, every single thing you said tonight. Like every 10 minutes, you like re-blew my mind, just like Poppy here. Like,
thank you.
Holy crap! Like you just kept just saying more and more things that are just like so astonishing and unique to what nobody else has out right now.
Thank you. It's been fantastic, and I think we've got a lot of things in store that we did not even talk about. So I think it's going to be fun.
So when's your next drop?
It's either Etherheads. If you could please get me the other camera when I'm bigger. Can you please get my background on the screen?
Oh, me?
I think it's whoever is doing is controlling the stream.
Oh, they're controlling it. All right.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. See the things behind my back.
Yeah.
So this is a drop. This is going to be a very interesting drop called Etherheads, which is way more than a PFP. So this is going to be one of the two drops, and the other will be called, I don't have an image of that, called the Girls, Robots, Dragons, which is going to be done by the two artists who did a lot of Hearthstone and Magic cards. Yeah.
Awesome.
So those are the two drops, but we want to kind of slow down with the drops because we want to get the platform out. Because once we have the platform out, we can do 5 times more.
And I'll also say that Daz, he sent me over a long list of stuff on my Discord. But he brought up that the Dust token is going to be used for those your big huge giveaway, those CryptoPunks.
Yeah. The first user of the Dust token is technically the Dust is going to be the fractionalized punk. So that's what we do to make sure that we can evenly distribute the punks on the cards.
Dude, I'm speechless. Like everything you guys have done is just so far advanced compared to any other project out there. It's not even close to me.
Thank you. And I think we are not done yet with that. So I'm really looking forward to the next couple of months. It's going to be very much fun.
Oh hell yeah! I'm very interested, and I'll tell you what. Even though Dazzle,
Can you
My thing is
post? Hey, can you post this stuff on the bottom
Yeah,
too, so you
I got it right
can
here.
see it as well? Yep. Cool.
I think I got it right here. Let's see this, that.
And then the time, yeah.
You guys can't post this.
No.
I hate this platform
No.
for that reason only. No, it's I use StreamYard, but they should allow me to they should allow my guests to post. If I like, I don't say you guys cannot post. It's stupid because they don't give me that right. They actually give me like the only thing they actually give me options to do is like let you guys join the show without authorizing yourself. It's very limited. So did I do it right?
Yeah, it looks like they're both on there.
So your show is Friday. What's SGT time?
Singapore time, GMT plus 8. So 8 hours after the Greenwich time.
Oh, I'm on East.
So
I'm in Eastern.
It's exactly 12 hours from Eastern. So 10 p.m. my time is 10 a.m. your time.
Okay, so I already posted that. So
So it's like
10
11
a.m.
a.m. your time right now.
You just said 10 hours, 11 a.m.
Yes, it's right now 11 a.m. for me.
Yeah.
All right, so 10 a.m. EST.
Yeah, 10 a.m. EST on Discord, on Twitch, on Twitch.
But is it on Friday or is it going to be on?
Friday. It's still Friday. Because it's Friday evening for me, Friday morning for you.
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect.
Yeah, because I know I always have to relate back to like Australian time for my project. And if it's 8 p.m. in Eastern, it's going to be like 10 p.m. or 10 a.m. in Australia the next day. Yeah.
No, we are still good because it's your morning, so it's our evening. It's same day.
Okay. So where you at? You're in England?
Singapore. I'm Singapore.
Singapore. Whoa, way far away. All right. Well, hey, thank you very much for coming on, man. Like, honestly,
Absolutely.
You have basically just explained so much stuff. Like, yeah, I saw the stuff Daza always posted, but you just explained it like to the T. Like,
thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. I'm really, really glad that, and thank you for the opportunity to show our stuff. And looking forward to talk with you in the future, maybe.
Oh,
Awesome.
for sure. And
Sounds good.
Thanks for
tell you
stopping
what.
by, man. That was
Great
awesome.
stuff.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. So that's all I have, man. You guys have anything else?
No, it's a good show.
No, that guy
of
was.
guests.
Oh my god!
Yeah, two
Actually,
really good guests, man.
Both the
two great
guests.
two good projects. Actually, two projects that I'm not in, which definitely
I know,
both of them
me too,
changed
me
my
too.
mind. So
I'm literally
gonna
in both
be-
of them.
And
are
I
you?
gotta-
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
you guys
I
beat me to
got one
these
of those
two, man.
Phoenix cards, and then I have I have a dad.
I gotta say another thing. These two projects have came out so far more advanced than anybody else really pretty much has came out. Like, holy shit, the crypto dads have their own coffee and all this other stuff already. And these guys, I don't even know what to say about these guys. These
Yeah,
guys
it is
are
kind of
just
crazy that both the guests were already like they were both two that are already ahead of the game. You know.
so far
Yeah.
ahead. It's not even
Yeah.
close. Like,
And the
these-
second one in particular, like it is literally a service that I want to buy today.
I know.
Like, I'm
Right.
like their biggest customer, and
Imagine
I
those
wonder,
two together, right? With the marketing of the dads and then all the
Yeah.
utility behind the cards. Man, that thing would be deadly.
Yeah.
Oh my
I
god!
just wonder, can they do it fast enough for me, or do I have to move without such a platform, right? But I'd love to have that platform
I just know.
available now.
Maybe project number 2, right?
Yeah.
I just know, like, they're basically like cutting out like everybody in the whole cycle and saying, hey, if you want to launch your own project right now, you have to own one card. That's it. And we are going to launch your whole platform and do everything for you pretty much.
Yeah. So basically, as an artist, literally, if you're an artist, you cut everybody else out. You just use this service, and you can come out and build your own community through this token.
Yeah.
Like, dude, the vision these people have is insane. It makes me so freaking bullish.
Well, you
about,
heard what he
like,
said.
where we're going, man.
He said he's been in this stuff. What 2013? He said. And this other guy has been programming since what 1960s. He's like, holy shit! He was using those computers where you put like a punch card in there, man.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Oh my god. Honestly,
Yeah. Good call. Good call. Whoever got those two.
Ben got
definitely
both,
open
man.
up my eyes. I am going to find my way into both of those projects. Like, I'm a
For
customer.
sure.
It looks like
I just
Dazza
gotta-
says early October. So I don't know how quick you're going there, but that's
What's
right around
early
the corner.
October for what?
The platform.
Oh, when you can utilize your card to buy into that and they create your project for you?
Yeah, I assume so. I'm only reading it in chat.
Dude, that's huge. Because just tonight, or maybe today or yesterday, Gary V, he's asking, like, who wants to be an artist? I'll support you. These guys are basically going to support anybody that owns a card. And in the future, it'll be anybody. But for right now, it's going to be anybody that has a card. They will basically promote your whole project starting October.
Yeah, I think some people don't understand, but I'm guessing once this platform comes out, like as long as you have a card by then, like you're gonna be good because that thing's probably just gonna skyrocket once that platform's actually launched.
That's why I kept just asking him questions. Like, I don't know. I was kind of being an ass. Not an ass. I'm a lawyer, dude. I ask a lot of questions. So
He's got like these $1 million lawyers, and you're like, no, I know better than your $1 million lawyers.
No, it's not even that. But I looked up the law. I know what the law is. I know what the law's there. It states this, and you can't get around it unless you find a loophole. And I found like 4 loopholes, and I told him 2 of them. And 2 of the things I asked, I didn't even ask if he was doing them, but I asked about them, and he's like, I can either confirm or deny. So they're going around the same routes that I'm talking about. It's not like everything I'm saying is all fucking horseshit.
No, like, but dude, they don't want to. They can't talk about that on stream, right? Like that's the shit that they figure out in the back room, man.
Like my lawyer is kind of telling me what to do.
That's why they're like not talking about it.
Yeah. No, but I didn't even ask him what his project was doing. I was just telling him what I saw what the law was, and I didn't even say about what his project was. I didn't even ask him to say any opinion of what they're doing. I was just saying this is what the law says, and here's how I think to get around it. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm just an advocate for everybody, dude.
Yeah, it seems like it's a pretty good project overall. So
I just gave that guy probably like at least $2,000 of free legal advice.
Yeah.
All right, guys. I gotta check out, man. I got another morning.
Yeah, I'm going to bed too. I'm going to bed, guys. Have a good night.
Good night.
All right.
Peace. Have a good one, guys. See you later.
Later.
Yep. Bye-bye.